Hey folks, this is Bill from Little White Dory and Iona Homestead. It's sometime beginning of June, maybe June 6th, 7th, I don't know. Pretty sure it's a Monday, that much I know. And I'm going to show you what I have cooking or what I've been doing. Let me flip this around. Okay, so behind me, what I've done is I've taken the trays that I had, the last of the trays, and dumped them out, cleaned them. Now they're just laying out here in the sun, sterilizing a little bit. We still have a few things sitting in these little makeshift greenhouses. This one's now empty, and I'm looking to clear this area out. There you go, Gumbo. Just take it easy, you know? Don't get too worked up, because you might get Dexter all excited and, just chill, okay? The homestead dogs. So, should probably open this. Just leave it open. Just some peppers that aren't going anywhere. Sunflowers or straw flowers that I apparently got bad seed. I don't know, just something didn't work. And some other failed experiments and other sorted little plants that are trying. There's one Ahichorapita in there that I should try to get going. I did them 2 years ago and they were cute. So these are all now emptied, and I'm kind of transitioning. Let's take a look inside here and see what we got going. Kind of trying to transition inside here. I mean, this is a nice bug-free environment. Right now it's showing that it's 87 degrees in here. I don't know the humidity on that. Here we go. Looks like it says 32%, 84 degrees. So consistently 85 degrees around there. Fan is on. Inkbird temperature controller is doing its job. Temperature sensors right here. If I drop it closer to the floor, it'll take longer to turn on, but it'll turn on. Everything's empty here, right? Just one thing of, it says parsley, extra curled dwarf, oregano. And I'll tell you, I'm going to have to zoom in here. You can just now start seeing some of the seeds that are germinating. They're really tiny, I didn't realize. So we'll see what happens with these. I'm watering them, they're in here. This parsley is not doing anything. I don't think that's a parsley right there. So give it a little more time, and if not, we'll stir it up and put some more seed in it and see what happens. The greenhouse is holding up. The only extra supports that I really did was this one brace across the back, which didn't affect me because generally I just left this open after I got past the frosted season or the freezing season. And you see all the supplies I have there for building something on the new wagon. I haven't decided what yet, though. I think I'm going to pick up two 10-foot 2x8s to make them the main runners. I don't think I need 4x. And the 2x6 just gives me a little less clearance for the tire. Let's go over there and take a look. Got my 3 patio planters filled in with some tomato plants. All right, let's head over here. You see here? Actually, right from here is a good angle. You can see the clearance of the tire and the bed, right? I can probably come down. That's on a 2x8. I could probably come down to a 2x6, but then I have a little less support or strength. So I don't know. We'll see. This is the state of the veggie wagon. You can see all the spaces and holes in here because, whoops, that's wind. I need to get some more water in there just to get them weighted down a bit. But boy, I'll tell you, some things are just starting to explode here. Those are yellow zinnias. These are red zinnias, some greens. We've got some peppers, some cucumbers, more cucumbers in the middle here, tomatoes, tomatoes. But this is it. This is all the plants I have for sale. Arguably, I could have transplanted more, but if I still have some beefsteak, which I do, and I still have some cherry, which I do, then I can still make most people happy. But this plant right here, let's see, that's a pretty happy looking plant. I would say it's a $20 plant at Home Depot. We got you know, that's a small one. Most of the others are a little bigger. And people would be happy with them, but, you know, they got to be in the market. A few more things we have sitting over here, just some scattered duds, really. This happens to be a Scotch bonnet that's in desperate need of water. Some trays of tomatoes that are going to have nothing done with them. And then over here I have the Snow White eggplant. Let's see what else. These are zinnias. Let's take a look in here. This is now really my main greenhouse, having all my seedlings in here. We've got some sunflowers, I think the next one is zinnias, then we have lemon basil, cinnamon basil, more zinnias across the top. I put things that need to drip down in order. These, you know, see now this is probably too much shade. I don't know, we'll have to figure out a system here because that's not enough sunlight, I don't think. I'm debating whether I should take the plastic off and just have the sunscreen. Don't know yet. I'll have to figure it out. So this screen is supposed to be a 30% block, and then it's probably adding another 10, so maybe that's just too much. All right, let's see. Let's take a walk to the back here. Got dogs playing. We got all of our tomato plants in. We got some sunflowers growing. We got beets, chard, garlic coming up. And then we got a step into the back here. So this black plastic is doing its job. It's certainly making it a lot easier to maneuver and walk around back here. So today I took a mason tub filled with, I'll call them my rejects, and I dumped them. So this big pile here is probably 8 trays of tomato seedlings that will have a chance. And then this will be, I'll rope this off and the chickens will look at that in a few days. We got some more tomato plants put in here. The pot's there with their type on it, just so I know for a little while anyway what type of plant it is. Some sunflowers, garlic. Now, ooh, I see this. Check this out. Now, this is what's got me wondering. If I see escape, like I do right here, does that mean I've got a head down below? Or does that mean it's just a hardneck and I might have to wait another year? But these will be stuff that I'll be harvesting very soon. And in fact, trying to take things like this out. Nice weed that was about to spread seeds all over. There's another one. And this has been by and large not weeded at all. But as I reach in and pull out things that are kind of easy to grab because they're getting taller, I guess I'm disturbing the ground a little bit. Oh, we're gonna get this is an elephant garlic right here. And then I think another one in the corner here. And I let that one, well, I got the one that probably created that. I let it go to seed. Let's see if I can get in here and just grab this other weed. Oops, it broke. That one, good. That one came out. And that one came out. And we're gonna just reach down a little further on this one, give it a good tug. And that one came out. Not that it's weed free, but it's free of some of the weeds that can get in here and reproduce kind of quickly. There we go. And I guess I could stand here all day finding more and more to take out, but I'll just take those for now. Yeah, so I'm kind of stoked about the scapes that are in here. I'll be harvesting these and trying to pawn them on my veggie wagon in the next several days. I finally got some, I believe it's carrots popping up. So this bed here had a lot of carrots and some other root vegetables. So now I'll leave this one go and I'll probably come in and pull out some of the weeds, but try to let the carrots grow. Put another tomato plant in there, another one there, weed. Some of the weeds are getting a little tall. I think this is that lamb's quarter, if I'm not mistaken. And let's see. Yeah, I have to just go through here with the stirrup hoe and get rid of that stuff. Things are all doing good in here. The cucumbers are set up to grow onto these vines. They're growing. I got one in that corner, one there, think there's 2 or 3 over here, so we'll see what happens with these. 2 of them at least look good. I'm just spinning around, hope we don't get dizzy. More stuff over here, and as you can see, plenty more scapes. But while I'm in here, I'm just gonna grab a few little weeds that I see popping up, because this garden is by and large weed free, and it's easy to keep it that way if I just take the time to do things like this, which is to just grab the little things that I happen to see. And it was one other bigger one in here. Grab that and that. Oops. Another one. And every now and then I'll find like a volunteer tomato plant that I'll just leave. So there's some bigger garlic. It's not some, to the best of my knowledge, it's not elephant garlic, but by comparison to the garlic over yonder, this stuff is growing really well. Now this is its 2nd year. This is stuff that I did not pull last year coming back. And I see the flowers and the scapes, so we'll see. Strawberry patch is doing real well. I'm sure if we reach in, we'll find that there's plenty of strawberries in here. I'm gonna find the right one. There's one I see that's looking real good. And there we have a nice little strawberry. Mostly clean. Well, that's the spot. Tomatoes, peppers, tomatoes. Actually, there's a pepper on that one, pretty big. Kale. In fact, I'm going to start doing this right now, is to come in here periodically and just get a chunk of kale, and maybe a volunteer tomato or 2 out of the ground and throw this over to the chickens. Now I could take leaves off of it, I know, but I don't really need the kale. I'd rather have them have it, and then that will free up space for something else later on. Not that I have a lot of impending plantings planned, but I plan on emptying this out and letting my tomato plants that are here, there's 3 of them, grow. And there's also a cucumber right down in here. This little guy right here, which is doing well. I should probably take this one out too. As you can see, the roots are heading over toward where that one was. And it's a little, what is that, Tuscan kale, I guess it's called. And the chickens will have that finished very shortly. What else do we have here? Going on 12 minutes. That's about it. Let's come back out. Dogs are not supposed to be in here. Generally, they aren't. When they do, or have at times gotten in there, I haven't had a problem yet. At least, as I say, yet. So yeah, that's it. We've got this with our little, what would you call it, nursery greenhouse. We've got all our peppers on this wagon, all our tomatoes on that wagon, and that's it for this season. Flowers will start up. Maybe I'll start getting fruit from something. The garlic scapes probably be the first thing, and then we'll hopefully have something else I can put out on the wagon soon. Alrighty, folks, that's where we're at. I'll just come over here, one quick glance at this huge volunteer sunflower, which, as I see this thing up here, it's going to be one of those dark red ones, I believe. But as I'm looking in there, I think I see that it's going to have multiple flowers, so that would be kind of cool. Down here is that Cajun cucumber, I believe that one. And I believe that one is a Cajun cucumber. Alrighty, I think the dogs are about to start barking because the neighbor's dog just came out. I'm going to call it quits. You guys have a great day. Y'all grow that. Bye-bye.